My parents found out I sold my poop to a rich old man online to buy ice cream and toys for myself. I was 15 years old when I genuinely believed I had discovered the world's greatest business opportunity. It all started when I was scrolling through Snapchat. A random account added me. The username was something ridiculous, like Reginald III. The profile picture was an elderly man standing next to a sports car. His Bitmoji was wearing a top hat. That should have been my first warning sign. Instead, I accepted the friend request. The conversation started normally. He asked about school, my hobbies, my favorite food. I said mint chocolate ice cream. He replied, excellent choice. Then he sent me $20 to get ice cream for myself. At that point, I figured I'd somehow adopted a rich grandfather. Over the next few weeks, he kept sending money. $5 here, $10 there, $100 on my birthday. One evening, I posted a Snapchat story complaining about how expensive everything had become. I was upset because I couldn't justify spending $40 on a giant stuffed shark I wanted. After 20 minutes, Mr. Reginald saw it and replied with a strange question instead. Would you be interested in selling collectible biological artifacts? I immediately assumed he meant hair samples or maybe some billionaire hobby I was too poor to understand. I was wrong, very wrong. I had absolutely no idea what that meant. So I asked him to explain. I wish I hadn't. Apparently, collectible biological artifacts meant poop, human poop. I laughed for 10 straight minutes. Then he offered $300. Suddenly, I stopped laughing. It wasn't funny anymore, it was business. And because I was a broke idiot, I somehow convinced myself that was perfectly normal. People sell paintings, people sell old toys, so why can't I sell poop? Mr. Reginald lived in Indiana, and I lived with my parents in Ohio, so delivery wasn't much of a problem, because he instructed me to drop it at the train station close to my house, and someone always picked it up. I bought myself 3 big bowls of ice cream with my very first payment. Then a pink giant teddy bear which I named Stargirl. I was buying a lot of things without my parents noticing, and soon I was living like royalty. My room looked like a toy store exploded. The old man paid quickly and consistently. Every week I sent my poop and he paid $300. My savings account started growing. By the end of the 3rd month, I had accumulated nearly $3,000. $3,000 from something most people literally flush away for free. Mr. Reginald never fully explained what he was doing with my poop. His explanations changed constantly. One week he claimed he was conducting microbiome research. Another time he said it was for an art project. The first suspicion from my parents started when demand was increasing, but supply was not. So I made a business decision. I started eating more than ever before. Late night snacks, second breakfasts, double desserts. My mother noticed first. She stared at me during dinner one Friday night. She watched me eat a second plate, then dessert, then another dessert. Are you okay? She asked. Never better. I'm just optimizing productivity, I said. Technically true, business was booming. One Tuesday, a package arrived right in our mailbox. Unfortunately for me, my dad got to the mailbox first. The label said, urgent biological acquisition. Well, curiosity runs in the family, so my dad brought the package inside. My mom opened it. Inside was a handwritten letter. The first line read, Dear valued supplier, we are delighted with the consistency of your previous deliveries, blah, blah, blah. My parents immediately called me into the living room because they were so confused. My dad looked like his soul had left his body. Caroline, would you like to explain this? Complete silence. The kind of silence where you can hear your ancestors judging you. I considered lying, but what explanation could possibly justify being called a valued supplier of biological deliveries? So I told them everything. The Snapchat messages, the payments, the constant ice cream in the freezer, my savings, everything. My parents' reaction wasn't what I expected at all. They laughed so hard because they couldn't believe someone would buy poop. Then they remembered they were parents. Suddenly nobody was laughing anymore. The punishment was unlike anything I'd ever experienced. First, Snapchat was deleted and my phone confiscated. Then my parents made me sit through a 3-hour lecture titled, Things You Shouldn't Tell and Sell to Strangers on the Internet. The next punishment was even worse. Every toy I bought with poop money was donated. Mom seized my phone and gave me a flip phone just for calls. I was banned from all social media until I turned 18. For 6 months, I cleaned all the bathrooms in the house, washed dishes, folded everyone's laundry all alone. The final humiliation was when my younger brother saved my number as poop dealer with a poop and smirk emoji. Till date, I still wonder what Mr. Reginald used my poop for.